Today I'm going to be talking to you as future coaches and parents about concussions in youth sports. We are going to be focusing on recognizing symptoms and the importance of adhering to a return to play protocol. So first, what is a concussion? A concussion is damage to nerve tissue in the brain. This damage results from the brain bumping against the inside of the skull, which can occur from a sudden hit to the head or a violent shake. Thus, as future coaches and parents, it is important to note that if a child falls or receives a blow to the head, a concussion may have been sustained. You then want to be observant of any correlating signs and symptoms. Signs and symptoms of concussions include headache, nausea, dizziness, fatigue, trouble sleeping, light and sound sensitivity, and difficulty remembering and concentrating. The child may also exhibit abnormal moods of irritability, sadness, and anxiety. If these symptoms are present, the child must immediately be taken out of play and put on physical and cognitive rest in order to heal that damaged brain tissue. This means limited physical activity, reduced screen time, and modified schoolwork. Going forward with recovery, the child must work through a return to play protocol. On the first day, there is to be no activity, and physical and cognitive rest must be maintained. Day 2 is light aerobic exercise. Day 3 is sports-specific exercise. Day 4 is non-contact training drills, and finally, Day 5 is full contact practice. For each of these stages, the child must be symptom-free for the next 24 hours in order to move on to the next step. However, if their symptoms reappear, they have to redo that day until they fulfill the time requirement of being symptom-free. If the athlete is symptom-free on Day 5, they may return to their normal activities. This protocol must be strictly adhered to in order to ensure successful recovery. If the athlete does not follow these steps and rushes back into activity too soon, there could be major consequences. These include second impact syndrome, post-concussion syndrome, and chronic traumatic encephalopathy. Second impact syndrome is where the child experiences a second hit to the head when they haven't fully recovered from their first concussion. This causes an immense increase in brain swelling and pressure. Post-concussion syndrome is a prolonged recovery time as a result of multiple concussions. It is characterized by stronger symptoms of amnesia and confusion. Chronic traumatic encephalopathy is caused by repeated brain injuries. Athletes experience intellectual and memory loss, as well as difficulty balancing and behavioral changes. If you would like to learn more about concussions in youth sports or become better trained on recognizing symptoms, the CDC has an online training course called Heads Up on how to prevent and respond to these injuries. A study on this specific course was conducted to test its effectiveness. The survey revealed that after taking this course, 77% of coaches were better able to identify concussions, 63% subsequently reviewed this injury in a more serious manner, and 72% said they are now informing others about what they have learned. As you can see, concussions are injuries to be taken very seriously. As future coaches and parents, if you recognize these symptoms in a child after a hit to the head, sit them out and adhere to the return to play protocol. The athlete will be back in their activity before they know it with a happy and healed brain.
Created using Powtoon.